My name is Charlie Pinnell, and I serve as minister of worship at First Baptist Church of Arlington. At our church, we have two different dialects of worship. So our classic ministry consists of orchestras and choirs, very large group of musicians. And then our contemporary is more band-led, and we also have a lot of vocal teams, worship leaders that lead us. So in the beginning, I think the best way to articulate First Baptist Arlington's ability to do different types of worship, they needed some help. We were built for a classic ministry. They wanted to go a different direction, and so they knew that they need to invest highly in AVL upgrades, audio, video, lighting. And so that started the conversation of, well, what exactly do we need? What do we want it to look like? Well, our pastor still wanted it to look like a church. So we still have pews. We still have these ornate walls. We didn't really want it to look like a contemporary style venue, but we still wanted to do that type of music. And that's where the acoustic treatment became so important, is how on earth can you do classic type ministry, choirs and orchestras, and then in 10 minutes flip that over and do full band worship leaders, high exciting type music with lighting. And so it was going to prove to be a challenge for us. So in our room, to make these different styles of worship happen, the trick is in the walls. And we have this beautiful wood paneling, which lends itself from maybe 12 feet up or down, that the room feels live. And so there's reverb, there is echo, it functions really well for choirs and orchestras to have that type of environment in order to lead worship. Now, everything above those wood panels are acoustically treated wood paneling. And so there's all these little holes and perfectly tuned for the room that accommodates the need for some of the sound to be controlled. And what's beautiful about it is that it was fabricated properly. There's these fabrics that make the aesthetic of the room really, really nice. And so if you walk in the room, you don't even realize it's there. And that's what's beautiful about this thing, is that the trick is, man, it just seems so comfortable for each of these styles of worship. And so I have full confidence that whenever I bring in choirs or orchestras to play with full band, that I'm able to get this beautiful experience and articulation of worship. Because, again, the acoustics in the room are done right. We don't have to worry if this part is too loud or it's too soft. We know that the tuning of the room has happened properly. And so, again, just highly, highly recommend you making the investment. You cannot go wrong with this company and their line of work. It lends itself to a better worship environment for your congregation.